Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Math with Mr. W. And this is our first part that leads to the reducing of fractions and the idea of proportions. This is our first step. Factoring. Factoring. Let's just talk about factoring just for a second. In the last several years, we've been trying to get number sense. The kids have been trying to learn, your children have been trying to learn the idea of number sense. 2 is bigger than 1, 20 is bigger than 19, 39 is bigger than 37. All those bigger things. And 1/2 was bigger than 1/4. 3/4 was bigger than 1/2. Those were things about number sense. But now we have a different kind of number sense. We have numbers inside of numbers. Pieces of numbers inside of numbers. Numbers that multiply together to make another number. Factors of another number. Thus the word factoring. A word we have to continue to use, factoring. I want to start out this way. We have 3 circles, all of equal size, and all have been broken up into different amounts of sections. The first one only into 2 pieces. So I have 1 out of 2 parts, 1 part out of 2 parts. Also known as 1/2. We can call this 1/2. So this piece here is 1/2. It's 1/2 of this whole. Now, let's go over here and we have another circle of equal size broken up into 4 pieces. So I look over here and I've got now 2 parts on this section that are the same as the 2 parts over here. So I've got 2 parts out of 4. That was the same as the 1 part out of 2. So 2 parts out of 4 is the same as 1 part out of 2. So 2/4 is 1/2. Now, I've also did it a third time. This time I've broken it up into 8 sections. 8 sections. 4 of them on one side, 4 on the other. So, again, the youngster has to understand this, that each time the piece on this side is no different. So that 1 out of 2 is the same as 2 out of 4, is the same as 4 out of 8. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because numbers can be equal, but written in an entirely different way. You can write the number 10, and I can write 100 divided by 10. That's still 10. It's still exactly 10. I can write something else that equals 10, but it doesn't say just exactly 10. So, at the beginning, it may confuse them. But you have to try and strengthen them by letting them know it's okay. Because we're now not just looking at something being larger than something else or smaller than something else. We're looking inside of numbers. We're looking inside of a number and seeing what does it have that makes it, what causes it to be what it is. And that is dealing with multiplication. How does it get to that number? And that's why they need to know their multiplication tables. Without their multiplication tables, they're lost. So, to start with, in here, first of all, we have equal fractions. In my next video, which has to do with just pure factoring, we're going to talk about how we make this whole idea of looking inside of a number easier. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're their teacher, we have to make them strong in their multiplication tables. Don't overlook it. Don't stop asking the questions. Don't stop warming up them by saying, what's 7 times 8, 9 times 6, 10 times 3, 11 times 2. They have to know them, and they have to know them off the top of their head quickly. Well, thank you very much for being here. I hope that this is a good start, that letting you guys know that I'm excited about this, and it is one of the most important things in mathematics. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Math with Mr. W.